Hey, welcome to eRideLife's live stream. I think we're going to call this the Power Hour. Do a weekly show and talk about all things PEV. I am Seth of eRideLife fame and Amped Electric Games fame as well. And I'm joined here by my co-host,
Wheelie Brady.
Wheelie Brady. Awesome. I'm super excited to be here. I think it's going to be an awesome show. Shout out to Sensei Vegan and to the Wheel Life Cobra, the Black Cobra, for giving us the impetus to do this to get a live stream going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Usually
we're like fans of them, so we watch them every week, like TV shows.
Usually we're on the other side of the keyboard or other side of the mic, but we have a great show lined up today. We're going to talk about what's going on in the world of PEVs, EUCs specifically, and kind of get into what we've been doing. We're pretty active here in Denver as far as the PEV scene goes.
Oh yeah.
And, we sell wheels, we demo wheels, we do reviews, all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Awesome. What should we talk about first?
What do you want to talk about? Talk about that intro to speed. Was that yesterday?
Intro to speed. Yeah, that was yesterday.
It was pretty good. A lot of people came out.
Yeah, that's right. Do you want to talk a little bit about it?
Well, there wasn't any intro to speed in Colorado for a while, so I think it's been this is the third time we did it now, and I think everybody that comes really is getting a lot out of coming, and they're saying that once they get on their wheel later in the week just to go riding, they feel like they can ride a lot harder, ride a lot faster, and everything. So it's really working out having the intro to speed. Me too. I feel good going out on the week without anybody around and stuff. I just want to rip.
Yeah. I like getting out there and talking to all the people, and the fact that a lot of folks have questions about how to get around the track faster, or techniques and things like that. So it's nice to be able to all get out as a group and talk about that. We do have so we did something a little bit different with the intro to speed as far as the way we set up the track. Do you want to talk a little bit about the track setup?
We just did the T-race setup. So it's pretty much a big T that you ride through, and the entire track, you have to be on the brakes or on the gas. And the range of speed that we're in, you're not really going to cut out much. So you're really working the wheel hard, going from braking to accelerating. And what we were noticing was like 90 degrees. There was a master there, and I was on the 134 X-Way. And after about 10 laps, 11 laps, we would just stop because our temperature would get up to like 50 C. And we're a little nervous after that. But
All right, so we started playing the slideshow, and then we realized we didn't have any audio.
Oh,
there.
that makes sense.
So sorry about that, folks. We were narrating the photos, and nobody could hear us. Shout out to Captain Send It. Captain Send It is in the house from down under. Captain Send It is here. Anybody else that's in the chat, throw your name and where you're from down in the chat, and we're going to go ahead and try to get some audio going for our slideshow here. 1 second. All right, we have audio now. So let's pick up where we left off. We are talking about Intro to Speed Denver, which is something that we started pretty recently. And Brady was saying it was around 90 degrees, so we had to deal with some overheating issues. Hence the Ryobi blower that you see in the shot here.
Yeah, Rumi brought his blower. We had the smaller Ryobi blower, same setup like that, and it helps to cool down the wheels a lot.
We kind of take over a parking lot here in Denver, and that's really all you need. I mean, folks that are out there, if you're thinking about setting up an Intro to Speed of your own, it doesn't take a lot.
No, just need some cones, and if the T-Track setup is really simple, just bring a little measuring wheel so you can measure out the track, and you're good. Put some times in.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And it's nice for folks to get out, do a little socializing, hang out, talk. You know, a lot of times when we're on like group rides and stuff, you're not really, don't have a lot of time to chat with other folks. But when you're out at Intro to Speed, there's like time to hang out and talk about techniques and things like that. There's,
Oh, yeah.
there's your 360. All right.
Oh, this was Nathan, yeah.
Oh, we got Devo is in the house.
This was him on his Blitz? Or, yeah, that's the Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had the X-Way there too, but it had the knobby, and he wasn't feeling that. He's fast on the Blitz.
Yeah, so you see the T-Track. This is the T-Track setup that we had out there at Intro to Speed Denver.
It really makes you learn your line, because every turn is hard on the T-Track. Like that 180 right there, it's so hard to dial that turn in perfectly.
Nice. All right, cool. So that was Intro to Speed Denver. We do it every Sunday. So if you're in the Denver, Colorado area and you want to come out and send it with us,
Oh, please.
come on out.
Yeah. Or if you want to learn a ride, we'll teach you there too.
So yeah, Devo's in the shout out to Devo.
Yo.
He is a friend of eRideLife and the Amps Electric Games, and we certainly appreciate when Devo shows up. He says, sup, everyone, Seth and Brady. So, if you weren't here when we, at the top, this is the eRideLife Power Hour. We've got about an hour worth of content all queued up, and we're going to talk about all things PEV. The other big thing that happened this week was the race at Northwest Electric Fest.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's cover that. So we have some of we don't have any much footage from the event, but we do have the results here. So Christina Clark in first place. That's Chris Clark's wife, I believe.
Nice.
Anna Maria Burlick. That's Mia.
Awesome.
Second place. And in third place is Christina Morales.
Cool.
For amateur men, Christopher Clark in first, Luke Miller in second, and Isaac Haley in third. So Northwest Electric Fest, for those of you that don't know, it's up in Oregon. It's an annual event. They usually do it at like a campground or something, so it's a ton of fun. It looks like for kids EUC, we had Alexander Burlick, first place. And then let's get into pro division, pro men's EUC. There's a few names up there that I recognize. How about you, Brady?
Oh, yeah, I see Zach Darnell in first and Douglas Marshall in second. Third is Max Burlick. Nice.
Yeah. and Steven Winter rounding it out. All of these folks are Amped Electric Games alumni, actually. So they've all been out at Amped Electric Games. We'd love to see them out there again for pro women's EUC.
I know Zach wants Thunderdome this year.
I know. Yes, he wants to. For pro women's EUC, Maribel Vargas and Grace Garlow. And finally, for teams EUC, Kyler Brown and William Garrity. So huge shout out to the Jesse Cargill and Max for putting on Northwest Electric Fest. It's a great event, folks. If you have a chance, anybody ever has a chance to get out there, it's a ton of fun. It's just like in the woods. I remember one year I went to Northwest Electric Fest, and the police showed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were chasing somebody. Actually, they were chasing somebody, and this car came into the campground, and we kind of like closed off the gates. And then the sheriff came up, and we're like, "What do you want? What do you need? Why are you here?" They're like, "We need to get in." There's somebody. I think it was like a hit and run or something. We're like, "Okay, yeah." We're like, "We didn't. I don't know. Maybe you'll find them. I don't know. We're not sure because we didn't know who it was or what they were getting away from or anything." We're just like, "Oh, okay." So the sheriffs came into Northwest Electric Fest. They spent an hour learning to ride electric unicycles and one wheels before they even went to go look for the people. It was actually really funny. And they were like, "Yo, can we come back out tomorrow?" We're like, "Heck yeah, come back out, watch the races." And the sheriffs ended up coming back the next day, watching the races. And I think a couple of them ended up buying wheels after that. Good. So it was pretty funny. It was pretty cool. Wheels are the universal. I don't know. They're just fun. They're the universal toy for fun. Anyhow, so yeah, that's Northwest Electric Fest. We got coming up. There's some race stuff coming up, right? What's next?
F1's next.
Nope.
No. What's next?
Rhymes with Sally.
Wheel Life Rally.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. That's before that. Yeah.
Yeah, Wheel Life Rally's coming up next.
That's in a few weeks, right?
Yeah, it's not long from now, actually. I think it's, I want to say like August 15th.
15th and 16th.
Yep. Yeah. So that's the Black Cobras event. If you guys are in the Springfield, Massachusetts area, make sure you get out to the Wheel Life Rally. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
And they got a lot of events lined up.
This is going to be a full day of racing there.
It's going to be, well, you were looking at the itinerary, right?
What do
they have
flooded.
on the...
So many races, really. You can pull it up. There's a huge list of races.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let me try to pull that up real quick.
Probably bring a couple wheels or a fast charger.
Wheel Life Rally. We're going to pull up Wheel Life Rally real quick because I think they're going to... Cobra's trying to do a lot, man. Because they've got like one-wheel races. They've got... Let's pull it up here. They got one-wheel races. They got EUC races. They're doing jousting. They're doing like so much stuff is going on at Wheel Life Rally this year. Schedule of events. Morning registration, setup, racer meeting, practice. Okay, so that's when we get into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got in the flat track, EUC and one wheel. We got the backwards race. Then they got the woods track. And we got the lunch. Then they're going to do jousting. Then an obstacle track. Then more timed races.
Mm-hmm.
Then a relay race. Where's the charging? I guess lunchtime, right?
Full send all day.
Yeah, full send.
You don't need a charge.
Trick comp, trick clinic. Then the drag race. They're going to have an enduro race. And rounding it out with the award ceremony.
That's going to be a very, very full day of it. Racing. It's going to be everybody's going to sleep good that night.
Yeah, you've been out there, right?
Yeah. I was out there. We raced with Tarzan the one year. He finished backwards.
Tarzan, I remember that. Tarzan finishing backwards. That
Law was
great.
there.
Yeah, so this event, and for those that you don't know, is held at a place called The Wick in
America's Sandbox.
Yeah, it's America's Sandbox. That's what they call it. Look at this track. It's like giant. You got this obstacle track here. You got the central hub. You got the flat track, and this actually goes across. So we start over here, and then race down, around, over, do a big loop, and then come back around. So it's huge.
I haven't seen the tunnel yet, though. I know they go through like the tunnel.
Tunnel's down here on the obstacle
awesome.
track. I think right here, where it goes like across.
Yeah,
that's where you go under. See, Electric Unicycle says he wants to race Tarzan backwards.
Do it.
You think he's got a chance?
Yes.
I haven't seen Dale race backwards. I don't know.
I think he's got a chance. I think it'd be interesting.
Tarzan is fast.
Yeah, but they're both aggressive, so one of them's gonna push each other. They'll get aggressive.
We got to make that happen. All right, so we talked about wheel life. We talked about we got Amped Electric Games coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, we could chat about that a little bit.
Yep.
So Amped Electric Games is coming up here October 3rd through the 5th. Mm-hmm. Super excited about that. Some of the notable changes this year, we're adding races at the rail yard.
That's going to be the fun one. Everybody's really excited about that. We've talked about it for years, about doing it, and we've never done it, and we're doing it this year. It's going to be great.
Yeah. I'm thinking that we do like speed and like style.
Oh, yeah.
So you do like extra bonus points if you do like Matt Burt with his like one-footed grabs and stuff like that. Maybe you get extra points or something.
We'll have
for
the
that.
celebrity judges judging them. So,
who would you like to see as a celebrity judge at Amped?
Who's that skier guy with the mohawk?
Oh, Glenn
Plake.
Yes.
Yeah,
Glenn Plake. He would be a cool.
He'd
be a cool judge to have. I'm thinking like Guy Fieri.
Oh yeah,
because he would be like a hype man. He would just be like, "Oh my god, this is freaking awesome! Holy cow!"
And then he can cook for us all.
Yeah, and then or maybe we could get maybe we could do like a big pig roast or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do it.
Nice. That's awesome. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. This is kind of our new studio, our new setup. We really want to make this like a weekly thing, the eRideLife Power Hour. We come in, we talk about all things EUC, answer your questions. Want to give a shout out to folks in the chat. We've got eScooter, FNG. I believe that's AJ who came out to Intro to Speed.
Yeah. He's going to be rider next week. That's what he told me.
If he's not riding, his wife Yolanda's gonna be riding. Okay. Because she was stoked. She was stoked to ride. And then his friend Alex came out, and he brought his family as well. We were teaching them to ride. So that's what's great about Intro to Speed. And the E20s seem to do really well.
I knew we should have taken
teaching
them.
people. Yeah, we did. We took one. Awesome.
So what other wheels we got?
We still got more events.
Did the C8 video come out yet?
We'll talk about that. Let's go through our events here. Next event we're going to talk about is going to be TEF1. So the TEF1 event, October 18th. That's going to be near San Francisco. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be exciting. Those guys seem to be able to really capture those really nice tracks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the Atlantic track.
So it seems like if it's a TEF1 race, it's going to be a nice track.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Plus, they're going to have, being so near San Francisco, they've got a wealth of riders all over California that are going to come out. So, got San Diego, LA, and San Francisco. And I imagine that some folks from up north will come down too, like Turbo and Douglas Marshall, I imagine, as well. Mm-hmm. So, that should be a lot of fun. Now, this next race, I think, is the one that I am most excited about this year, and that's the Begode Global Race in Malaysia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most excited for. Yeah. That's going to be amazing.
So, we both went to the China race. What was your? I don't mean to put you on the spot. What was your favorite part of going to China and racing?
Racing against other countries, everybody. That was really fun because I think it was fun for all of us. Even we all can kind of compare how we ride now with other countries, and we each learn from each other. So I think this year is going to be real interesting.
Heck yeah.
Because I think everybody's going to come in now a lot hotter than they did last year. It's going to be great. This year is going to be amazing.
Yeah, and I'm actually on the board for planning that. eRideLife is a sponsor of the Begode Global Race as well as Amped Electric Games. And one of the things that I was talking to them about was potentially putting the home country on the jersey. Yeah. So that you could just quickly see and know where somebody was from.
That's a good idea.
Just looking at their jersey. So I think that would be really cool. But I think Malaysia is going to be amazing. It's going to be an amazing venue to race. I'm just not looking forward to that 23-hour flight in order to get over there.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the flight on the way there because I'm anxious to get there. Whatever it takes to get there. It's the way home that's going to be bad. Once it's all over, and then you got to get on a plane and go 23 hours home.
Oh, that jet lag.
That's the hard part.
Jet lag is a killer, too. That jet lag is a killer.
Yep.
All right. Alex is Jeff. Sorry. Sorry, AJ. I messed up on his name. Yeah, folks that are in the chat, thank you so much for joining us for the eRideLife Power Hour. This is going to be a once weekly show in this time slot, so please mark your calendars for this time slot because we're really excited to bring you guys kind of the things that we work on a weekly basis. Brady and I are working constantly, nonstop,
all day, every day,
on content, on PEV content, EUC content, also the e-bike. The Extreme Wheel ES. We've been doing a lot with that lately. eRideLife, for those that you didn't know, is a certified distributor for both InMotion as well as Begode. So you can get any of those wheels on our website. We do service, we do support, we answer questions. I think that's one of my favorite aspects of this quote job.
Oh yeah, it's crazy how many people we answer questions to during the day, and we love them. So keep calling. We'll keep answering your questions.
That's right. All right. So some of the things that we've been working on this week. We worked on the intro to speed.
Yeah,
we got that thing going.
Yep.
And then we do want to give a shout out to Eugene, who you guys met last week. The guy riding across America on his EUC. Eugene. What you guys didn't know is that Eugene is an amazing video editor, or maybe I mentioned it last time, but he has been helping us out here at eRideLife with some content. So we've got a couple pieces of content we're going to share with you guys, and then kind of share our thoughts. We should start with a C8.
Yeah,
maybe?
C8.
C8.
Yep.
All right. So in case you guys missed it, we did a video on the C8 just to see what this wheel was capable of. We've been really putting it through its paces, and also working with the folks over at Freshly Charged, the Freshly Charged channel, Andrew and Jimmy Chang. If you guys haven't subscribed to Freshly Charged, make sure you get over there and do that because they have some amazing content. So we're kind of doing a little swap of the C8 and the V12. So
all right. Yeah, we're playing on the V12 lately.
Last week we had the C8 and we swapped it over to them for their V12, and now we're playing around with their V12. But in the meantime, we did a video on the C8. Should we play it for him?
Yeah, run it.
It's a pretty short video. We'll play you the video for the C8, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Peace. It's Seth, eRideLife. Today we are going to be testing the new Begode C8. This is a new commuter electric unicycle. It kind of has a throwback feel to the Nikola. So if you're familiar with the Nikola, it's got that kind of round shape. Ah, shoot, I guess should just show you, just show you what it looks like. So here it is. This is the Begode C8. It's got a 2,500 watt motor. It's got a 1,500 watt hour battery. It has suspension, a 16-inch tire, and it's pretty sweet. Oh, look at that. The lights. The lights. That's the really cool thing about this thing. I think it has 16 LEDs. It has a bunch of different LED modes as well. You just hit the power button to kind of cycle through the different modes, LED modes. Pretty sweet. And it also has 8 speakers. So it has 2 speakers in the front here on this side, 2 speakers in the back on this side.
They're so loud.
Speakers are loud. Let's check this thing out. This is pretty cool. This is a trolley handle right here. I'm not too thrilled with the placement of the charge port, like right on top, where if you do lose this cover, then water could go in there, which isn't great. But with that said, it's pretty sweet. We are going to take this down to the local track, and we're going to do some speed tests and give you guys a little bit of, show you guys what it's all about, some of the things that make it special, and why you might want to choose the Begode C8 for your next wheel.
So I'm gonna use darkness spot, and I'm just gonna monitor the PWMs as I'm going until I get all the way up.
So basically we'll see how safely we can run?
Yeah, what's like a safe speed to ride at.
Okay. With 0 field weakening?
Huh?
Oh, I heard it beeping. Oh, she's beeping. What kind of speed are you getting, do you know? You're gonna wait till you stop?
34, 35, I mean 35 is like a 36.
Oh, I can hear it screaming from here.
Yeah, it's like 35, 36.
Come back around and we'll talk.
I was really surprised. I thought it was really good. A lot of power. What, 84 volts? It's impressive. You can go 35, no problem.
And that's with no field weakening?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the field weakening up right now. 9.
9? I'm just gonna go for the gusto. All right. Does it feel any different?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That took me up to 37.
It's all in the expression. It's a mood.
What is it beeping at now?
So that was 37, 36, 37, something like that. Yep. Field weakening definitely good.
All right, so give us your first impressions on the Begode C8.
I was very impressed right away with this power and speed, knowing it was 84 volts, but it definitely can do 39, 40 if you wanted to. Torque was pretty good. It really felt really nice. I would ride this around all over the place.
Stand them both up and look at the pedal height comparison. Very similar. Falcon's a little higher, Falcon's a little heavier. Who do you think the C8 is for?
Everybody.
All right, folks, so you saw it here first. That's the Begode C8. I'm Seth. That's Brady. See you next time. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to make that video. And huge shout out to Eugene for editing that video and putting it together, putting his little sizzle on it.
Oh, yeah.
He did a great job. I think he did an awesome job. So the C8's been a lot of fun. What are your impressions about the C8?
Like I said, when I saw it, it was 84 volts. I was like, okay, I don't even want to ride it really. It's going to go like 30. It's going to be another A2 is what I thought.
Yeah.
And then I turned it on and connected it and turned the music on. And I was like, okay, if the music is, I don't care if it's like an A2. It's loud music like this and the lights. I was like, this is awesome. This is fun. Because I like the A2. Then I rode it. And it didn't beep at 30 miles an hour. It didn't beep at 32 or 33, 34. And I'm like, this is questionable still. But when I got it to beep around 36 without field weakening, I was like, this is a nice wheel. This is a really nice wheel. It gets there quick. It's with the 50S cells. I really like the C8. Like I would ride it anywhere. It's smooth. It's really the best wheel, I think, right now in that 84 volt range.
I concur. I definitely concur. I think the one thing I would mention is be careful if you decide to do any stairs.
All right. Do you have that video?
I don't have the video queued up right now, but
man.
I decided to take some stairs a little bit too
Can we
fast.
talk about that?
You want to talk about it?
All right.
Yeah. Here, set us up.
All right. So we went out to do footage with the C8, and we were like, we're not going to destroy it. Let's just get some nice shots, and we'll ride around and do a little footage. And that lasted for 30 minutes, and we saw the stairs there, and Seth's like, should I do it? I said, of course. So you just rode right around to the top of the stairs. We had the camera set up, and you got to the top, and you looked at me, you're like, I don't know about doing it with these pads on the wheel. And I was like, are you going to do it or not? And then he didn't even say yes or no. I saw him disappear for a second, and then he came in hot, flying off the top of the steps there.
Here, I queued it up.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you went in hot. Like, I thought you would just cruise down the thing. You went in probably at 10 miles an hour, jumped the first 3 steps probably. Yeah. And then I think you realized you were going a little too fast. Yeah. And didn't want to dent the rim when you hit the bottom, so you abandoned it.
The funniest part about that whole thing was when I was laying there on the ground, I looked up and there was a McLaren about 10 feet from me.
Right there on the left. Yeah.
that we missed. So
Yep.
that was good. But anyhow, yeah, I really dig the C8. I think it's a great wheel. It's
I mean, you can
like
see
a
right there how
mid-wheel.
stable it is. Watch,
Yes.
you can even get off of it, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, self-driving. It's the Waymo of EUCs. Dale said, "Good catch." That was an awesome.
Yeah, I was like,
catch.
no, I just said we're not going out to break this right now. But we've been riding it off road and really doing aggressive things and dropping it. It's a tank, that thing. It's really strong.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is we get these wheels. A lot of people think that we get wheels for free. A lot of times we have to pay for the wheels, and then we get to test them. So it's not always the case where we get them for free. At the very least, we're paying shipping, handling, tariffs, and all that kind of stuff. But typically what we'll do when we get a wheel, especially one like a demo like this that we're going to be sharing with like Freshly Charged or something like that, is we want to take it kind of easy with it at first. We don't want to just like go right into putting scratches on it.
But that always happens. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't help it, man. We get out there, we're having so much fun.
It is.
Yeah, it's
And we
a
test
blast.
them.
And we do. We test them. We really put them through.
Seriously, yeah.
Put them through their paces.
Yep. We probably do things that most people will never do on them.
That's right. So let's see. E-Scooter FNG said, "Is it good for someone like me?" He's a newer rider. So what would you say to him?
Yeah, because I think it's a great wheel for a newer rider. They won't outgrow it fast. You can have it forever, and you'll use it all the time. Whereas some bigger wheels, people don't use all the time because they're like 4,800 watt hours. Some people don't even like 3,600 watt hours, and that's only 1,500 watt hours. So it's a good size.
Yep.
And they got the board right on it, and the firmware and everything. It got
Low
great
pedals
range.
too, lower pedals.
Yeah, lower pedals.
So stable. Some of those smaller wheels that go those higher speeds are great, but then you get on the brakes and you just start wobbling out.
Yeah.
And you don't on the C8.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Yeah. I mean, you can take it on any group ride. With the big wheels, you'd probably be in the back for sure, but
Yeah.
city riding and locally and everything, it's great. Unless you're doing long range over 45 miles or something, you don't need anything more than that.
Don't get the C8 if you want to be inconspicuous either, because it's got flashing lights and speakers. And
Yeah, it's great for bike paths. If you're like cruising down the bike path and you got the music up, everybody just pretty much steps out of your way. They hear you coming.
Yeah, you kind of part the C as you're coming down. Yeah, so C8 is awesome. It's I want to say it's like $2,100 right now on eRideLife.com for the S50S. And I don't know if I'd even recommend the GB version. I mean, it's $100 less, but I would say
Yeah, for $100,
if
do the
you
right.
have the option and you're looking at a wheel that has 50S or 50 GB, BG, I forget it. Always opt for the 50S.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about why the 50S is a better cell?
It's a higher discharge rate, so you're safer riding.
And the sag.
Yeah.
The sag.
Yeah, you get less sag at higher speeds.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, that was fun. C8's fun. So then we traded the C8 for the V12S,
Yeah.
the new wheel from InMotion.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to like that wheel.
I didn't want to like it either, but I did.
Yeah.
It's cool. It was cool. It's cool. It has a nice suspension. So
S speakers,
S
has
speakers,
nice
yeah.
suspension,
Mhm.
and it's got that upper little bit faster than the C8 top speed too.
You think it's a little faster?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, Eugene didn't go up to like 43. What was your top? Yeah, what's your top speed on the V12S?
Oh, that's right. We were cruising for a good 10 minutes at like 43. That's right.
I didn't think I hit 43.
You did. I was behind you. We hit 43.
Okay.
Yeah.
didn't hear a beep though.
I heard it beep though, because my wheel doesn't beep.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm missing. I don't have a beeper on mine.
V12S gets after it.
Yeah. And I thought it wasn't going to be that durable either, but it is. It seemed pretty good. I mean, the E20s are durable.
E20s are very durable. Yeah, yeah. So Adventures of Gold is in the house.
Oh, Gold Dog. Hey.
We need to do an air horn for Gold Dog. Black Cobra style air horn. For
Gold Dog's a real rider. He's bruised head to toe, and every day he goes out and rides.
So he was asking about connecting the speakers in the C8 and cruising synchronized party mode. I don't think the
No,
C8s
I don't think
that.
they do that. They don't talk to each other or anything.
The
So-
V12Ss do though.
Mhm.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. What's next?
What's next is the rocket.
All right. So, did we talk enough about the V12S? Anybody have any questions about the V12S?
Can I talk about the V12S?
Yes.
One more thing,
Take it
please?
away.
One
Take it
more
away.
thing. Everything was fine. We thought it was great. The one thing I hate about it, really, is the watermark that's in the videos now.
Oh yeah.
I can't help it. I can't help it. It just gets to me. I can't watch anything but the watermark when I'm watching the videos.
So, for those of you that don't know, when at all times there's a projection of an InMotion logo on the ground in front of you,
Yeah.
which I like the idea, but I think they could do like the speed you're traveling, like having that.
Oh, that would be cool.
Right?
Or no, I just want PWM. I don't care how fast I'm going.
Yeah.
I just want to know what my PWM is.
PWM meter on the ground in front of you. So while you're riding at all times,
Yeah.
you can see how fast
That
you
would
or
be
what-
perfect.
What your PWM is.
Because I don't forget that I'm riding an InMotion. But I will forget what my PWM is, you know? But I do see also in the videos, it just looks like this floating watermark on the screen.
I imagine you could turn it off. There's got to be a way in the app that you could turn it
I'm
off.
afraid if we put tape over it, it's just going to cut out on us.
It's a LiDAR logo.
Who knows? I don't know. We'll try it later.
So we'll have some content coming out about the V12S.
And I'm going to race you on the C8 with it because
Yeah.
you think it's faster, I guess.
That's what we're going to do next. Okay, yeah. We're going to race the C8 and the V12S.
Well, I'm going to be on the C8.
That's fine. I'll take any advantage I can get to race you. Now that we got our new tires, Brady, you're like greased lightning. Like I was so confident with being able to beat Brady because he was on a bald tire, and I was always like, "Oh, come on, catch up!" And now
Yeah, all
you're
that
on
tread.
you're on the new tire, and it's
Yeah,
like,
but you are also on a 244 now versus the
Yeah.
stock tire. So
yeah.
you are also ripping now. Well, you're just starting to get that little bit of rubber off and rip.
I went with the 244, which is a little bit more aggressive tread, but that rounder tire profile. All right. Yeah. V12S rides like a dream. And we took it on road. We took it off road. We took it downstairs. We took it all over the place.
Yep.
And it was keeping up with the X-Ways.
Yeah.
The 134 volt.
Well,
X-Ways.
no, Eugene was keeping up with
True.
the X-Ways.
True.
That's different. You can't say the wheel was.
Yeah.
Eugene is an amazing rider.
Eugene is an amazing rider.
And we went out the other day with the M10-4s, me and him. We went on like a 8-mile ride. I want to see somebody beat him on the M10-4s.
with the God mod, right?
Yeah, well, we switched back and forth, and I was like, feel this one. He was like, wow, this is much more peppy. And I was like, well, this one's at 40% battery, and that one's at 80. You know, he's like, the God mods really make a difference in this. And it does. You can feel a difference in the M10-4s with the God mod. Good job, Declan.
Yeah. Should we bring Eugene in to talk?
Oh, yeah, Eugene,
talk a little bit.
come talk about this.
Yeah.
And he can talk about the rocket, too.
All right. We'll be right back, folks. All right. I am now joined by Eugene. Hello, Eugene.
Hi, Seth. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Man. How are you?
So, was that your first time on a God modded wheel?
Yes, I've seen the God mods on the racetracks and stuff like that, but I've never ridden one. And I guess the M10-4, the wheel, the power, and everything, I think it's a little too subtle to like really realize like what you're like kind of going up against, right?
Yeah.
If you're on a racetrack and you know like got like a souped up master or whatever, and it'd be a different story. But yeah, so I think there was a slight bit of difference, but have yet to experience the full spectrum of it.
Yeah. I know for me, the M10-4 with the God mod, like I can just like lean into it. It won't kind of, it's just solid. Like the pedals are like super.
Yeah.
I think for those smaller battery wheels like the M10-4, I think the God mod is amazing. Like some people say they don't feel it as much of a difference on some of the other battery configurations. But anyhow, cool, man. So I would love to play these folks the little video that you put together for the rocket. We can kind of switch gears and talk about the Extreme Bull rocket. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I love that, man.
All right, folks. So this is going to be, I'm going to send it over to the rocket hype video. Check this thing out. This is awesome. It's Seth, eRide. Dude, that did not feel good.
It's up.
Yeah, it's free to pop up and down.
Really?
Yeah. Doesn't latch down.
Maybe we gotta get some Velcro.
All right. So that was the rocket hype video. Some of those shots were out at Garden of the Gods. That was
That's
your
nice.
first time at Garden of the Gods, right? That was your first time?
Yeah, I was there with you guys for the first time, and I actually went back riding a couple days later. Actually, like about a week later with Nathan from
Oh, okay.
Denver.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's awesome. I love the Garden of the Gods. It's
there's
crazy.
a whole freaking theater right inside that place. I didn't know that. You know, they call it the amphitheater. Was it?
No, I think he took you to Black Mountain or something. That might have been a little bit different.
Okay, that must be confused.
But it looks very similar, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the
same
colors
type
and
of
stuff.
terrain and
Okay.
stuff. Yeah. So, Rocket, I'm really impressed with that wheel. It reminds me of like a mini Commander Pro.
Yeah, I think that's what it exactly is.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
ride a Commander Pro.
Yeah, it's a Commander Pro Plus,
Pro Plus.
and yeah, I think they have a core principle for designs like the handle, you know, front and back, and the trolley handle and stuff like that. And I really do like their take on the whole design. Whereas, Emotion will take like a rounded, approach with all the shells and stuff like that. I think how they design their wheels just makes sense for top performance riders. And yeah, the Rocket's probably it's a good I think approach for the small wheel, the 16-inch and below, like the little wheel category. It's a good stab at it, I think, and really enjoyed riding that shit.
I really like the Rocket. It's fast. I was doing like 47, 48 miles an hour the other day. I didn't even realize it. I was just like flying on the Rocket with a baguette, heading home from the grocery store. But what is a little bit sketchy on the Rocket is if you go for a hard brake and you're going that speed, you can get a little bit of oscillation, and
Like
that can get away from you.
Like a death wobble kind of thing?
I mean, it could turn into a death wobble, I imagine.
Okay.
So you just got to be aware of it. And I think also it may just be the tire that they used. And I always say this to everybody that gets a new wheel that's like, oh, I don't like this wheel. Ride it for 100 miles. You got to break in that new tire. Like there's so many people, they make these snap judgments. They get a new wheel and they're like, oh, this doesn't ride like my XYZ wheel, or this is, whatever. Ride it for 100 miles to get it broken in. It takes that break-in process, I think.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
We haven't really done range tests yet on the Rocket, have we? No. So that's coming up next. We'll be doing a range test on the Rocket. I like the Extreme Bull wheels as well. I'm a fan. I think they've really stepped it up a lot. Listen to riders' feedback, and they're really putting them together a lot better now. Just like with any wheel, though, I recommend anybody like give your wheel a once over when you get it. Make sure everything is screwed in and all those kinds of things. I think that applies to pretty much every video. Awesome. So Gold, you said they should have the handle. He said you should have the handle. They should have a handle snap in. That's what I was saying in the video. Is like when I was going down the stairs, the handle was kind of flopping up and down. That at the X-Way had the same problem. When the X-Way first came out, the seat wasn't like Velcroed down, and so you'd be getting like ball tapped as you're riding, going over curbs and stuff. I'm like, whoa! I didn't even have to pay extra for that.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Gives you a free massage.
You have some video you want to share? You want to send it to my Telegram and I'll pull it up?
I can airdrop. Since we're
Telegram's probably better because I got it up over here.
Okay.
So we'll do. So this is the V12.
Yeah. So I took your V12S for a joyride, of course, with you guys. And I had many crashes. Like I've never fallen on a trail as many times as I have on that evening. So I thought I'd make a compilation of it, and I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah.
Well, it was nighttime. And it was trails that, I guess, Brady, we kind of did him. We did him dirty. We did dirty Sherman a little dirty.
Yeah, I was right in your hood. You guys are on your favorite trail wheel. I was on a V12S for the first time with barely, symmetrical pads on it. Right. I was full geared up. So
that was good.
I was ready for it. But, man, it was a good ride. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
We've had a few falls. I had a little fall the other night, too.
Yeah, and you just kind of take it without any gear, it seems. So I don't know how you do that.
I wear gear. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I guess you had a little gear, but
I wear all the gear all the time.
On the first evening, you had a nice scrape on your elbows, so that.
Yeah, right? I still do.
Well, I guess you kind of, picked up on.
But you know what? It's the type of thing where it's a occupational hazard.
That's a professional way of calling it. Okay, I think the video's sent.
All right, it's loading up now. So Dale said he wears a helmet. I wear a helmet too. So my typical gear is helmet, knees, wrists.
Helmet, knees, wrists.
Yeah, everybody gets on me about chests or this or that, elbows. I don't know. I get hot.
Yeah, quite frankly, I never had issues with the chest part.
All right. So
there you go.
This is gonna be. Let's send it over.
So
Let's
it's
send it over here.
just straight cuts of crashes that I've had.
All right. So let's play this. This is gonna be about a minute on the V12. So you can see the watermark
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's right in there. So that was the first.
Okay.
Carry a little too much.
Too fast on the curb. Pedal clip.
Shit.
I made a huge dent on this.
Okay.
So
So Brady got right in my way.
Okay. There's a 1 mile per hour topple.
There's a high edge.
Yeah,
that
you know,
made my
I could have held on to it.
That was a drift out and an angle cutout.
that was a nice one.
That's a
I
bitch.
drifted and.
Good ripping, boys.
Oh yeah.
We still got home with 50% battery. Like the range on it was pretty decent. It rides like a dream. It puts a fucking watermark in your video. But it's a great wheel. Like it's a great trail wheel. Like the torque is insane. The sensitivity is there. To me, it felt like the first time I got on the Master and went trail riding, and you're like, what's the you're liberated. You know.
Yeah.
And I kind of got the same feeling from this wheel, minus the watermark. Right? We keep going back to that, but it's a great wheel.
Dale said, "Can you play that again?" He was watching the watermark.
He was busy watching.
So you'll put that up on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just put it up.
Put it
I
up
haven't
on
really posted much, but
Dirty Sherman.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow Dirty Sherman
just random clips.
on YouTube.
Post there.
That was amazing. Oh, that was awesome.
But I haven't got a scratch on me, so good trails around here. Like there's not very many hazards, you know. So
Brady
Well, there's
says,
a
"Why
cliff,
do you keep
right?
crashing?"
no sharp rocks. I mean, like you know that kind of. There's none of that. There's just cliffs that might just take a little tumble.
Missed the
And-
sharp rocks. They're out there.
Okay, and glass shards and all that.
Yeah, let's cue this up here. So I want to show folks. So this is the type of trail that we have here in Colorado that we ride quite a bit. It's like single track, pretty smooth, little
fluid.
jumps and things every once in a while. And then there's these like sharp right-hand turns
Yeah,
that you have to navigate.
yeah.
So that's pretty sketchy. I want to show them this. This was my favorite crash right here. This is the one that I thought was amazing. So you're coming into this corner, you're carrying a lot of speed, and you drifted out. You almost pulled it in. You're drifting it out.
Yeah.
Did it cut out? It looked almost like it cut out.
When it drifted
Oh.
and it, probably tilted it.
Drifted it, went to the cutout angle, and then it.
Yeah, dumped me right
okay.
forward.
And then it dumped you. Yep.
Yeah, that was probably the worst fall I had. Like just a little impact on the knees, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's a cutout fall, right?
Yep. So that's the type of trails that we have around here. Now we haven't gone to the mountain trails yet, which I would love to take you guys to. I know that Brady wanted to get out there too, so we got some mountain trails out here. We got one called Ridgeline. There's also a bike park called Rhyolite where they've like carved jumps into the side of the mountain. So like you come down the side of the mountain and do like these tabletop jumps and gap jumps and things like that.
Okay.
Which I don't know if I've been out there since I've had a suspension wheel. I used to ride it on the RS all the time.
Wow.
and the MSX. So I'd love to get out there and try it on some of these suspension wheels, because the suspension wheels, you're opening up a whole new world. It's a whole new world when you ride on a suspension wheel.
Yeah, that was a long time ago for me.
Oh, man. Awesome. Well, this has been a lot of fun. If you guys have any closing questions you want to throw down in the chat, stick them down in there. We are going to wrap up here pretty quick. Want to keep it to a tight 60 minutes. Try to pack as much content, as much as we can into each of these shows. And we'll be making announcements in the future for our future shows. By all means, make sure that you follow us on Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. You wouldn't believe how much it helps us out when you guys do that. We really appreciate it. If you haven't got your tickets to Amped Electric Games yet, it's coming up October 3rd through the 5th in Arkansas. So we would love to see you out there. It's going to be a whole weekend of riding at the rail yard and workshops and group rides and live music, and it's just a lot of fun. And it's your chance to meet those people that you typically only see on Instagram and on YouTube, and you get to meet those folks in real life. All right.
Go hit the subscribe button.
And hit the like, hit the subscribe before you go, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to thank Eugene for joining me, as well as for editing videos. I also want to thank Wheelie Brady, and I want to thank everybody out there in the chat. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming out and supporting eRideLife. We really appreciate it, and we will see you guys next time.